Good morning, good morning, good morning, Leos. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this. If you're not watching it live, welcome, welcome. So, my name is Patty. I'm here to do your intuitive tarot today. That is divine driven, divine guided. Yes, it is. From August 2nd to the 8th. Have to look at the calendar because I got to know what day I'm on. So, hopefully, this finds you in good health and in good spirits. So let's get started. I don't really have any announcements. I am recording this on the 28th, so the energies are going to be a little crazy towards the end of the month because we have a lot of planets that are changing signs. Not only that, we've got Saturn and Uranus moving, and they're actually doing a dance up there. So a little bit of conflict going on, which is good. So that it's actually a good conflict because you have to have balance, right? So Saturn balances Uranus out. Uranus helps balance Saturn out. So that's a good thing. We want that. So we're going to move forward with the energies for this week and see what we've got going here. I love doing this closer to the date. That's why I do these live and only the week before. You'll see a lot of tarot readers do them way out. I can't do that because I want to get as close to the energies as possible. And also, too, mine's divine driven, divine guided. So this is for your week, hopefully for a divine to give you a message so you can start working on it early, but for that week as well, and continue with those energies. All right, so this is a new deck, you guys, as I've explained before. My oracles, I usually do the divine's card, the message to you that the divine wants to give. Some tarot readers do past, present, future. I do divine's card, message to you. That's why it's divine driven, divine guided. I do the current energy for this week because that's what divine's trying to help you with. And the future energy is for the future, probably a couple of weeks, but it's mostly astrology. It's the planets, how they're moving, that kind of a thing. And what you're going to find out is that this future energy, you'll see in the cards that it really sort of matches and coincides with the divine's message. So let's see what we've got going. But because I haven't really researched this deck a lot, I haven't had time. I've got some deadlines to meet with some leather work. So for those who are first-time viewers, I am a leathersmith that does saddlery and all kinds of leather work. So I've got some deadlines, so I have not been able to research this. So we're only going to do the divine's card again on this deck, all right? So let's see what the divine has to say, and then we're going to move forward to the current energies and the future energies, all right? Okay. Oh, I love this. Oh, I should tell you a story about this, but maybe at a time when it's the right timing for this. All right. So the divine's card is out. Oh, I love this. And what I'll say is every time I see this, it reminds me of my mom being close by, and I'll tell you why when it comes. My mom passed on in 2010 of breast cancer, and on my knee surgery, while I'm shuffling, I'm just telling you this story because I like to have the cards flip out if they can. If not, if I get a download when to stop, and then I pick the two cards on top. So that's how I do it. And I love when they flip out. This was the third card out, so that does not count. I got to get up because it flew, guys. Hang on. I've got these ugly shorts on, so bear with me. And I still got my brace on. I still have a sprain on my lateral ligament of my bad knee. All right. So bear with me here. Aren't I lovely in my ugly shorts? Okay, so here we go. I hate when that happens, but you know what? It happens. All right, so this new deck, for those of you that haven't seen me use it, the Oracle deck, it's called the Oracle of Seven Energies, and it is a beautiful light deck. So like I tell in each one, if you are a reader, this is a phenomenally energetic, very light, very spiritual, very divine-driven deck, definitely. So the card that was chosen was the Nine of Rose's Kiss. So it's the number 9 in this deck. And it's the Rose's Kiss. And that's why I said my mom had 50 rose bushes around her backyard, but she also did a Japanese embroidery with like a silk embroidery, and she would do roses. Portland is considered the city of roses, so she did a beautiful, I think it was a blue rose for the city, for the mayor's office. So every time I see a rose, this is sort of a symbol of that. Now, let me tell you something about the rose, though, too, because can send you messages. So when I had my full knee surgery done, I was a little nervous, a little scared. And what was interesting is that the housekeeping guy came in one morning and said, I need to housekeep. And so he handed me a folded card, and on the outside of the card was a blue rose. So that just told me my mom was near, that everything is going to be okay. And then the second day, again, a different person came in from housekeeping with another card with a blue rose. They're probably all the same, but that's a sign that, hey, our loved ones and our spirit ones are close. Now, but the Rose's Kiss, roses smell beautiful. They look beautiful. Some of them are more pungent than the others. So let's see what she has. This is from Colette Baron-Reid. I love her stuff. She's very, very on point and very spiritual. Her cards are. So let's see what she says about this, because I have not read this card yet. So the number 9, just remember, it's about the intensity. It's about being on top, staying focused. It's the number one thing maybe you should be thinking about. So take a deep breath and center on the feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all life has to offer? Pleasure is part of life. Oh, thank you. I just got a download. Take time to smell the roses is what the download said. Pleasure is part of life. Let yourself surrender in it today. Our modern times often are false ideals of how we are meant to experience the world. Connections are lost and distorted by over-reliance on technology, which is very true. Just look around and see how few people actually maintain eye contact or engage in conversation. Instead of tapping away on your screen, pause and consider how you can make more intimate contact. Connecting with nature, enjoying the sensual pleasures of sex, and or being aware of the sensual taste, touch, smell, sight, sound may be important right now. How do your sheets feel? You know, when you ever go to bed with clean sheets and, oh, they smell good and they feel good, can you reach out and feel the heat and softness of your companion animal nestled beside you? Be present in another person, see them, and let yourself see the lenses. So we really want to pay attention to our senses, to pay attention to things around us. Again, take time and smell the roses. We are going too fast, people. This world is going too fast. We are forgetting what we're here for. And here's your current energy. This is what we're here for. Love. We are to be able to extend ourselves in love, in compassion, in caring, in kindness. That's what we're here for. And we forget about that. We forget that we are connected. We forget that even though we judge somebody without even knowing them, walking in their shoes, that kind of a thing, we need to step back and allow ourselves to love rather than judge. Okay, this is your current energy. This is the number 9 also. And if you're in a relationship or going into a relationship or want a relationship, slow it down. Take the time to really get to know each other, smell each other, see each other, feel each other, you know, the 5 senses, because love is about steps. Okay. Love is a process. It's not just something that you have the choice. You can either be in love, you can love or not. It's a choice. A lot of people do not realize that. Well, you know, I just don't feel it. That is you. That's maybe your connection. That is your energies. Definitely your energies will play off of each other. And if you know my story, I do feel bad energies. I feel negative energies. I feel like somebody's going about ready to do something bad. I stay away from those energies. I analyze them. I sit back and I pay attention to the energy around them, not the person, because I don't want to judge them. Everybody has a dark side. Everybody has a light side. Okay. But we have to learn that we all are in the same boat. And if we love each other more than we do judge and not even knowing by skin color, I won't even go into it, but I'm in an area that's, it's getting bad. Put it this way. Your future energy is the serpent. This has popped up a lot this last week. It is about knowledge and healing. It's the number 5. It's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to slow down when the world is so fast paced. It's very uncomfortable to step out of our skin and try something new. It's very uncomfortable to leave the past where it needs to be. Again, you guys hear me say this over and over. That serpent grows. When the serpent grows, it leaves the old skin behind. It doesn't take it with him. Oh, hey, by the way, I might need this old dead skin. It's dead. It's done. It's like when we slough off skin of us, it's dead. It's done. It serves no more purpose. So why are you hanging on to stuff that's no more serves purpose? Because when you do that, you stifle yourself in love. You stifle yourself in slowing down and smelling the roses and taking time to allow your 5 senses to work. You'll allow yourself the eye contact, like they said. We're so busy looking at our phones. We're so busy looking down. We have forgotten there is the world out there. And that creates more of ourselves to be antisocial. It creates us to lose all of that kind of stuff. And definitely is a downward process rather than an upward process. Okay. So definitely, the divine is saying you need to slow down. And if you love somebody, you really need to slow down and get to know them better. Especially in the first stages. Wow. First stages, definitely slow down. That definitely in a relationship gives you the opportunity to analyze, be a hermit, the hermit card, and analyze that person, because a lot of people jump into a relationship and it's really not the best relationship for them. And then it becomes a situationship where then now you're in a situation like, oh crap, this isn't really the person I thought that they were, kind of a thing. And if you would take the time a little bit, sometimes if it's God intervened, it doesn't take time at all. You just know. However, if it's manifested via human or earth, it does take time to find out if that's the right person or not. First card down, second card. Yeah. This is definitely, it is going to be interesting. So something's manifesting in somebody's life right now that the divine is saying, take your time. There's no rush. There's no hurry. Take your time. Think about this. This is going to be hard for somebody because patience is not on your side. I mean, you are very impatient. This is for somebody. Now, if this isn't you and it resonates maybe with somebody in your mind, please, you're very welcome to share these videos. Definitely. Okay, hang on. That did fall first. Okay. Wow, too many. I need only one, please. But there is definitely something coming up here, manifesting for somebody. Again, this is going to be hard for you because you don't want to let go of the old stuff. You have to heal. You have to get rid of the old stuff. You have to get rid of this past that you're hanging on to. Like the dead skin. Good morning, Star. Welcome. Like the dead skin on the serpent, it doesn't serve a purpose anymore. So you're going to, like the rose in the garden, you have to take you have to have all 5 senses. You have to have all yourself to move forward. You can't do that if you're holding on to the past and the old skin. And in order to love, okay, you have to let the last go. Whoever your ex is from before, you got to let them go because that's old dead skin. Okay, and it serves no more purpose. You got to allow whoever is coming up, whoever is being manifested by divine, whoever, or if you're in a relationship, wherever step you're in that relationship, you have to allow that love to grow. How can you allow it to grow when you're comparing to the ex, or, oh, I got hurt this way, or I got hurt that way, and is that going to happen again? Release that crap in your mind. Because I'm going to tell you right now, your center 2 cards are strength and patience, temperance. It's going to take it. Wow. It's going to take every little bit of you to actually start allowing your 5 senses to smell the newness. Thank you. That was beautiful. The newness. I was going to say smell the roses, but then they said newness. And I'm like, okay, I get that. I get that. All right. But this manifestation that is coming in, I believe is spiritually divine driven. I really do. I think somebody is about ready to have a relationship or whatever this is coming. I don't see any. We've got, oh my God, I just realized. Wow. Let me pull this last card. You guys. Oh my gosh, you've got to listen to this, whoever this is for. If this isn't for you, make sure you share this, whoever is coming in your head. Wow, I have never had this before. I don't even remember the last time I've had this before. Wow. Come on, give me this last card, please. I don't want to pull it. I want you to give it to me, please. Come on. I guess they want me to pull it. Too many. I really want them to pull it because this is flipping amazing. Wow. I just can't stop staring at it. Okay, there's 3 cards. I'm going to pull this, and these 2 will stay off to the side. Okay, here's what's going on, guys. So remember, Divine's card is about taking time to slow down, smell things, really start to pay attention to things out here. Put the phone down, put the computers down, really start doing that. Really, really focusing in on love and opening yourself rather than closing yourself down. That's what we do when we are on the phones. That's what we do when we're shutting ourselves down, saying, I don't want to be bothered. This is more important than anything out here. Because you know what? Here's the thing. If you're at the grocery store, you're on the phone, you're in line, you're in your car, you're paying attention to your car, this or this, you might be missing something very beautiful. Maybe there's an elder in front of you that's struggling. Maybe there's somebody next to you or behind you that is just, you know, they've got a look of like extreme sadness on their face, and all maybe they need is a smile. How can you do that when you're flipping down there? That's what love is. And the reason why we have to start to open our hearts up, and the why you have to step back and analyze your healing process and letting go of that past, because you cannot move forward in the love. And here's why. This is flipping. You got 2 9s, okay? You've got the rose that's 9. You've got the love that's 9. In numerology, that's intent, staying forward, staying front, right? You also have the 5, which the serpent, that is, it's uncomfortable. You got another 5. Okay, this isn't the part that I'm talking about. This is part of it. The number 5 in the Hierophant, this is spiritual. It is uncomfortable for you to do some of these things, to step out of your box, but he's saying, just go ahead and do it and see how it makes you feel. Okay, you've got 2 number 8s. Okay, this is about love. This is a process. Number 8 is about process and rewards. Okay, when you do that process, you set down that phone or you set down something and you start, and we teach our kids to do this. Hey, put that phone down. I don't allow phones at the dinner table. Nope, nope, nope. That's a time where we communicate, talk, share our day. I don't care if it's breakfast and that's our meal for the day. I don't care if it's lunch and it's meal for the day. I don't care if it's dinner. It might be just one meal a day, but that phone goes down to everybody so we can actually communicate and talk and see each other and talk to each other, feel each other, what's going on. You can see in your kids' eyes something is just sort of frustrated. They can't focus on what's going on if they're down like this playing games. Can't do it. But the thing is, these are number 8s. This is about the process. This is about teaching. This is about mentoring. This is about doing that kind of stuff. It is a process in the step of love, because you're helping them for the future. Okay. But there's 2 number 8s. Okay. I'm going with the numerology here. Now here's the biggie. Here is the biggie. You have your 2 end cards. Your first card out is the 8 of Cups. So something's, sort of like, yeah, I should be doing this, or something sort of hidden, something sort of shameful, something sort of, yeah, maybe I should have done this better, maybe whatever. Something's just sort of hidden. We'll find out what's going on with that one. However, your end card, which is it's a number 7, but this is your challenge card. Okay. And the challenge card is somebody's too much into their work to stop paying attention. They're too busy working, and they're not able to slow down. This is a mind process. This is a discipline process. This is something that has to be controlled. This brings balance, but somebody's not doing it. Now, what's in between is what is huge. When you see more, it's like most people, most readers, you'll see 2 or 3 major arcanas. Now, when we talk about major arcanas, they're going to be like the Magician, the World. They're going to be like the Wheel of Fortune, the Death, the Devil, the big ones, right? And we want to, as we read, we pay attention to those because those bring the focus. That's where the focus needs to be. Right? The minor arcanas, we play into those to see where those are going to lay in reading. Okay. I don't think I can hold them all, but I have never had this before. I'm going to hold 3 at a time. This is a really important read for somebody. We have the Magician. We have Strength. We have Temperance. We have Hierophant. We have Death. We have 5 major arcanas in your reading, and I've got goosebumps everywhere. Pay attention. Something is being manifested that you're going to need strength and patience for. And the Hierophant is next to Death, and he's saying, I'm going to help you through this process, but the old self is going to die and this new self is going to come up forward. And this is going to be your choice, whether you want to do it or not. And basically take the time to slow it down and start really paying attention to things that are going on around you rather than the technology that we're playing with. Huge. Wow. Huge, guys. This is huge. And we got Strength in the center. Okay. Strength in the center and Hierophant next to it. So when you say, I can't do this, that's bullshit. Sorry, I don't cuss very often, but that's bullshit. If you were in my gym or if you were in my coaching classes, I would tell you, do not say those words ever again around either our sessions or our gym session, because this is something that you can do. And do not tell yourself you cannot do anything, because divine gives you the strength right inside of you to do it. So don't give me that bullshit that you can't do it, okay? Because he's right there in the center of your reading. And if you don't believe in the Hierophant, which is divine, God, Holy Spirit, or whatever, then you are actually missing the whole boat. You're missing the whole boat. You're missing the whole lesson. And you know what? For those of you that are young, you need to grasp this so that you can share this with your friends, because we have the power to do anything. And all he's asking us to do is love. and slow down and smell and look at the beautiful things that he's made and created. The earth has so much beauty in it. The rivers, the waterfalls, the flowers, the trees, the oceans, the mountains. Get out and smell the roses. Sorry, I got off on that. I'm sorry, but the divine is really here for somebody. Wow, these are 5 major arcanas, guys. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's hard to do, but you can do it. You can't say cannot. You have a choice to let go of that past. You got to shed that dead skin so that the new snake can come in. Well, I shouldn't say that, should I? Oh, yeah. Literally, we do. This is a wake-up call. This is not only, a lot of my viewers are in the younger sect, but the thing is, we need to be teaching our friends or telling our friends. And we need to be upping our standards for our friends, definitely. Because the thing is, we need to be saying to our friends when we're out to have coffee, we're out to do whatever, hey, can you put the phone down? Because what we do when we sit here and I'm not trying to coach, but this is the divine talking, not me. The thing is, when we sit down with somebody and they're on the phone or they're texting or whatever, what they're saying is, what I'm doing is more important than what you have to say. So you are lowering your standards to allow somebody else to put a technology or somebody else they're talking to more important in front of you. So why? So if you go to lunch or you go have coffee or you go do whatever, this is huge, you guys. We are teaching people how to treat us. So the technology, when I go out with somebody, the phone goes away. It's on silent or it's off and it goes away. Because if I took the time or somebody asked me to have the time to go have coffee or lunch or go to a movie or go do something, how disrespectful is that if I'm on the phone talking to somebody else? Oh, yeah, this is so-and-so. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very disrespectful. That's not love. That is not love. That's not love. Slow down. Put the stuff away. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we have these 2 cards drop, but they weren't in there. So we have the King of Cups and we have travel. So the King of Cups is about, and I believe that's what he's talking about, is it's not going to feel comfortable. We got the number 5s in here. It's not going to feel comfortable. Whatever is manifesting in you or around you or what is coming towards you, what is manifesting, maybe there is love, but then you're so busy that, or you're like, well, I don't need that. I don't need to fall in love again, or I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't know. But basically, if the divine's sending you the right person and the perfect person, you're just slapping the divine in the face saying, you know what? You don't know who to send me. You don't know what I need. Or if it's a job, I don't see money here though. I got too many major arcanas. This is just about life. This is just about life with all these arcanas. Arcanas, tomato. Okay. But he's going to hold you and help you through that. He's going to give you the strength through any of the storms that you might be coming up or the uncomfortableness of letting go of somebody. It's a choice. And I'll tell you, Star, I was there. I was so there for years. I hung on to my ex-husband's spirit for 10 years. Where did he get me? Absolutely nowhere. And wasted so much time and compare. You know what? I had some really nice guys wanting to date me, but you know what my stupid brain was doing? Comparing to my ex. That is not fair to them or fair to me, especially if divine had sent it. And if he did send it, I missed out because they're all in relationships now. Because I wasn't paying attention. Okay? I wasn't paying attention. Yes, we are the Walking Dead. Zombies, literally. Yes. It's not only in front of us, it's in us as well. Everything. It's just you have to believe, and you have to believe in the supernatural. You have to believe in a higher power. You know, for me, I call God divine, I call Lord, I call Holy Spirit, I call whatever. And that Holy Spirit has guided me. I've switched my life completely around, and 180, my life went, yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. We can't. Time is a precious commodity. And why waste it on something that is not going to come back, that didn't, if they left, they didn't love you. If they loved you, they had a shitty way of showing how they loved you to leave. Okay? That's not love. That's not love. And you deserve to be loved. This is what Divine's saying. I'm trying to help you to show that love is for everybody. Every single breathing thing, animal, anything. There is love for everybody, and everybody is worthy of it. And we need to show it. We need to show it and not be afraid of showing it. Let that old person die. Let that old snake skin go, because it's not doing you any purpose. Allow that snake skin to go and that snake to keep moving forward. And they say serpent, snake, you know, pretty much same thing, crawls on its belly. This is a learning process, definitely for somebody out there. Now, again, I'm going to share with you again. Yes, actually, you have to believe first, then to see and feel. You cannot, some people are like, well, I have to see it and feel it before I believe it. That's why you're all messed up. And that's why your world's going like this, all over the place, like a freaking roller coaster. How's that working? This is a learning process. Okay. This is a complete learning process. This is like you're in an internship. Okay. This is definitely about a learning process, and it will rock your world. It will rock your world. I don't know what Divine's doing, man. I feel like I'm preaching or something. But the thing is, this will change your world 100%. So be really, really careful, guys, in the next week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. Something's manifesting to change your, not world only, but your mind process and how you do things and how you share things and how you view things, how you smell things, how you feel things, how you touch things. It is going to change. If you believe in a divine power and have the strength to step out of the box, to say, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to let that old crap go. I'm going to try to really focus. We're going to fall backwards, but then we're going to get on the horse and go again. Whenever you learn to ride a horse and it bucks you off or you fall off, let me tell you that the trainer makes you get back on that horse again and go. Because if you don't, then the horse remembers, oh, that person, I just buck them off and they'll get off and I can do whatever. That's life. You've got to get back on. Persistence. But maybe persistence and perseverance. You know what? I have a board right behind the computer. It's my training board. And the thing is, like for coaching, and there has been a message up there that I was supposed to do a video on probably for a month. And it's perseverance. But this is what we need to do. We have to get back up on the horse over and over and over again, because we fall, but that's okay. We all fall. If we get back up on the horse again and we pay attention, we keep moving forward. Okay. Woo! Woo! Oh, I guess I'm on a roll today, Star. Yeah. So let's see what Divine has anything else for you guys. Holy cruds. I didn't realize how long we were on here. But if he's got a message, I don't stop it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Again, the Hierophant and Temperance. Patience. Have patience with the process. Double patience. Double Hierophants. That's huge. That is divine talking to you guys, not me. Well, he's probably talking to me too, but you know what? I'm not a Leo. I'm close to it. I actually feel sort of like these energies are my mom coming through, because I sort of can feel her. She's a Leo, and she's like, Patty Ann, you know what? Put that phone down. Patty Ann. I can hear her voice. Or then she gets really mad. It's Patricia Ann. She did that after she passed on. There's a story out there. I think I told it in the paranormal video about her after she passed on, and she sort of demanded me to do something, and I wouldn't do it. I was like, oh, what? Oh, it's just me in my head. And no, she kept coming in and coming in and coming in until I did it. And I was scared shitless to do it. But I thought, okay, what's this mean? And you'll have to go to the paranormal to watch that story. But the third card was the heart. The heart, I mean, the Three of Swords. We know that Three of Swords is about pain. We know that Three of Swords is about hurt. We know that Three of Swords is about, something that did happen that may have changed us. But it's also the astrology. It is the planet's energy. This is about something that needs to go. This is something that needs to be released. We're in the waning moon. We are in the releasing moon. And the divine is saying, give me your struggles. Give me your challenges. Just give me and just release. Ask divine, release these challenges and these struggles with me, and allow me to be able to feel and hear and touch what you want me to feel, hear, and touch. Because something, guys, something, Leos, is manifesting. I feel it even in my bones. Something is manifesting for you guys. It's not something small. It's something very beautiful and big. And you've got to be ready, but you got to heal. You got to get rid of and stop the past from coming up. I mean, it does help. The past does give us a lesson. But we learn that lesson, and it's like, oh, okay, that was the lesson I needed to learn from them, or it was a good thing or a bad lesson or a good lesson. I don't think there's any bad and good, but there's a lesson, and we move forward, or we stay stuck in that lesson, or we just hold on to it when we need to release it. It's like fishing. I don't know why they're going here. Fishing, you reel in the fish, or you catch it and you hold on to it until it dies and it's nothing anymore. Or you fishing and you catch the fish. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm touching, I'm feeling it, just like life. I am actually touching and feeling this beautiful fish, but it's out of its element and it's dying. That's us. Because we are a fish out of water when we keep our past held onto us. So I'm going to release this fish back into the water. Release your lesson into the water. Oh gosh, goosebumps for somebody. All right, you guys, this has been a real long reading. And Star, thank you for popping in. Keep asking for confirmation till you get it. Keep asking for a sign till you get it. But I think when there's silence there, he's telling you that, you know what, this is a choice. You have to release it. This has to be something from your heart. This has to be something from your mind. It is time to reform your mindset to a future mindset and letting go of the past. Past is gone. And here's the thing with exes and things like that, for those of you who do have exes, if it's been some time, and they wanted to come back, they're going to be changed. You're going to be changed. And are you actually going to meld together again? Most likely not, because you've grown and they have either grown or gone backwards or stayed stuck. But you've grown. So you have to then bring your standards and your boundaries and everything back up. High integrity, high morals, high values. You never want to lower yourself. You always want to bring somebody up with you. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. What a huge... Now, if this does not resonate with you guys, I'm surprised. No, it has to resonate with everybody, because everybody gets on these phones, technology, and we forget about actually what we're doing. We're even in the stop signs of the car, which is on texting. And the thing is, if you're texting and there was an accident in front of you, you could have been a wonderful witness to help save somebody's life, or help somebody in that process, but you're too busy on your phones. We've got to stop and pay attention, or turn and smile at somebody. Maybe they just had somebody die of COVID or something, you don't know. And they look sad and they're happy, and they turn and look at you and you just smile. How wonderful are those kind of things? So this message is for everybody and your children. If you have children, start training your children that it's not all about the phones. Phones got to go away at the dinner table. These are just suggestions. This is the way I grew up. And now my focus is in on what's happening around me, the energies. And even if I was on the phone, I'll feel somebody's energies anyway. And that maybe stop if I'm doing a business text or a business phone call or whatever. But if you're going out with somebody, stop, put the phones away and enjoy the time that you have, because you don't know if they're gone tomorrow. You don't know if they're gone in 10 minutes. They can have a heart attack and be gone. And then you're going to say, what if? I don't know who this message is for, but I'm sorry, but Divine's got me on a roll for something. So I hope this helped. I hope that you enjoy the week. Sorry, didn't mean to preach or coach, but that's what the Divine asked me to do, so I listen. So I hope you enjoy the week. I don't have any other announcements, but please smash that like button. Smash the share button if you think somebody should listen to this message, especially about phones and laptops and iPads and all that kind of stuff. But please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also if you hit the notification, you'll know when I'm on for your sign. Or I am going to be popping in. I've had so many downloads. I'm going to be popping in probably this afternoon in my leather shop. I've had a download that keeps going around in my head today, and I think he wants me to share it. So I'm going to probably pop in from the leather shop this afternoon, because I got a lot of leather work to do. But I'm going to be popping in here and there for things, and you'll get notification for that. All right. So you guys have a great, great week. Now remember to walk in absolute truth, which is the truth, not a truth, which is your truth or people's truth. And love. That's what he's talking about. All right. Take care, Leos. Love you guys. Thanks, Star. It was great seeing you again. All right. Talk to you later.